The minister was giving me way to seek clarification.
No, the minister was already seated. Search. Minister, bring a response to that tomorrow. A response to that tomorrow.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, I'll be careful by not going through the matters that could be internal affairs of the NRM, probably handled by the tribunal. But there are those broad issues, Right Honorable Speaker, that are cross-cutting and on which side of ISO you stand, they are here for Ugandans. And as a result, Honorable Speaker, I'll just talk about those that concern all of us, irrespective. Right, Honorable Speaker, the issue about violence meted out to the people, to the voters, and the systematic way. I pity and I don't envisage what is coming, whereby, for instance, there was a communication blackout, telephone masts were hacked, and we couldn't communicate. Some were vandalized. And those who were able to communicate were communicating using military walkie-talkies. So for them, they continued communicating on walkie-talkies, whereas we had communication blackout, the ordinary one we use. Right, Honorable Speaker? We had more than 40 commonly known as drones with covered number plates and double cabins with covered number plates. But on top of that, on top of those who are putting on civilians in those vehicles, there were the outright use of military vehicles, particularly the notorious lorry H4DF 3329, with the combat-ready soldiers driving around in support of those Nkoni squad meaning people who are wielding sticks. Right, Honorable Speaker, using live ammunition, the use of live ammunition, and the creation of a barracks that isn't known in our police statements, because barracks are set up by the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. But in the Remiaga case, a barracks was set up to incarcerate abducted election coordinators and agents. Madam Speaker, was happening. And that cannot be an individual action. That cannot be a general Ashande action. You see, it has now moved from individual competition to adversaries, to enemies, to belligerents. In a country where there is no insurgency, there is no inactivity to warrant the establishment of a military barracks. But sadly, Right Honorable Speaker and members, on the 26th of April, we are having a peaceful rally, and soldiers came driving in a military truck, the H4DF 3329, disembarked, and started shooting at us. They first shot down up, changing magazines. At that time, once you are being shot at from a distance of 5 meters, you can't run. You stand to die. You can't run. I can't say I was strong-hearted, but it doesn't give you room to run, even if you wanted to. But now there is this young man who said, "Honorable, they've come to kill you." He came and stood in front of me. And I thought, I pushed him away, mvako, meaning get away from me, because he himself had life. Little did I know that as I was pushing him, a bullet hit my finger, and it took him, shattered his heart, and he collapsed. Banku yesasi. He died on the spot. That bullet was meant for me because my shirt, my yellow movement shirt, was split with blood of that Fred Sembusi. It is agonizing that you can't even sleep to know you would not be here, you would be dead. You can't be sure you would be here. I knew I would be dead. Once you realize the circumstances of Fred Sembusi's death. But most painful, the culprit, Lieutenant Ziwa, who came aboard that truck and was commanded. At first, himself, he didn't have the rifle in his hands. He moved and picked one from one of the soldiers. He came and held it under his armpit, and he turned and released the bullet that shot Sembusi, Right Honorable Speaker and members. Now the issue, the killer soldier, Lieutenant Ziwa, maintained his barracks at Remiaga. He continued there, and today he's in Remiaga. He's the same Ziwa who even shot at us on the 17th while we were having NRM primaries, shattering the glasses of my vehicle. The same person. So untouchable. I remember at the burial of Sembusi, the commandant of the mechanized division massacre, Major General Sunday, assured the mourners that Lieutenant Ziwa is being held by the army for interrogation. It was a lie. He's still around. He even shot at me on 17th again. Even the chairman's elections, he was still there commanding the operations. And to this, Right Honorable Speaker, those who know the president's intolerance with the use of a gun, how did we arrive at this? For a person to kill, injuring an MP, but also there is another Moses Tebengana, had 8 stitches on his head. He was so lucky that the bullet only went through the skin of the head. It is his vein that got ruptured. It bleeded for 2 days, but now he's okay. But how come that the guns that are supposed to be protecting civilians are being turned against the people? Right Honorable Speaker and members, when all this is said and done, the level of impunity, the soldiers who retired took command. They were not merely opponents, but they took command of the UPDF. There is General Finehas Katirima, and that General Finehas Katirima is the one who even abducted the polling officials and removed the election materials. But the last one, Right Honorable Speaker, before the last election, the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Bias Byakagaba, came to Sembabule and assured all of us that the President of Uganda, His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni, had taken a decision to withdraw the army and allow the police to take the lead. But what we witnessed was the total reverse. The army came back with vengeance. I remember when they were shooting at us, the police ran away. They abandoned us. And wherever the army could appear, the police would somehow find their way out and drive away. And we have the generals, General Finehas Katirima, General Emmanuel Rashad, who is a candidate, but turned into commanding the UPDF. He's the one who ordered Ziwa to go and clear us. And when the officer went back and reported to him, he said, I thought you had killed someone. You killed a dog. That Sechkubo was never killed because somebody else was killed.
Thank you. Honorable Sechkubo.
Yes.
The statement that you're giving is under Rule 57. That's a personal explanation. And we are talking about the people who are not in the house. So bring that personal explanation. We look at it, then we shall give you a chance to present it to the House. But that does not mean, can you sit down? That does not mean that we should not investigate this. We'll ask government, Honorable Bua, government, there is a Minister General. I will ask government to investigate this, but I will need a personal explanation from you. We go through and then we shall give you space to come and present.
I want to thank you, Right Honourable Speaker.
Next item.
Only that, Right Honourable Speaker.
Lob had something. Honorable Asumani, I have said sit down.
Right Honourable Speaker, I want to thank you for your communication. Firstly, it was about the roads. I'm glad that we are on the same page even with colleagues now. A couple of months ago, Honourable Speaker, we were here talking about the shambolic state of our roads in Kampala and different parts of the country. Some colleagues said we were politicizing these matters, but the reality is that our roads are in a mess. During our alternative ministerial policy statement presentations, specifically the one on roads, we said, look, let's inject more money to fix our roads, to maintain our roads. That has got to be done. And Honourable Speaker, while some roads are in bad state, there are some roads that are totally impassable. Some districts in this country, one cannot easily cross over from one district to another because the roads are totally impassable. Where there is meant to be a bridge, the bridge broke down a long time ago. And so there is a total disconnect between one district to another. We need to fix these issues. When we talk about them, colleagues, stop saying this is politics. It is not politics, because we are all affected. We hope that government will wake up to the reality to fix these issues. Honourable Speaker, I want to again join you in, I don't know whether to congratulate colleagues that went through their processes successfully, and the reason is we are waiting for them around the corner. So enjoy that win while it lasts, because we are surely waiting for you around the corner. But I also want to commiserate and console those that did not make it. May the good Lord strengthen you. Honourable Speaker, you see, it's important for our electoral processes, first of all, to be violence-free. We've been talking about colleagues that survived violence, Honourable Sechukubo and others. The Prime Minister was slapped or punched or both. But at least she's alive, Right Honourable Speaker. There are several people who died during these NRM primaries in various districts. And we are yet to see justice prevail. You know, many times people die, people are killed, and we easily move on. This has got to stop. And so for me, I condemn this. Even though those that died are NRM supporters, they are Ugandans. And we hope that whoever participated in these killings gets to be brought to book. Because if that does not happen, Right Honourable Speaker, we are going to see a repeat or even worse in the upcoming general elections. So action has got to be taken. Because if that doesn't happen, those who killed, now that was just during the NRM primaries, at the grand scale, it's probably going to be worse. We have got to condemn this, and action has got to be taken. Honourable Speaker, we have said severally that it's important for our electoral processes, our democratic processes, to exude integrity. And some colleagues laugh at those issues and say, well, you opposition people, each time you talk about those things, because you're always losing. I saw powerful people, I saw ministers crying, saying, I have been rigged out. These are things that we have always talked about. Of course, now it's happening in your home, but that's what happens nationally. We need to work towards electoral process integrity. And look, even the current laws, and we are waiting for the regulations coming from the Minister of Justice. But you see, even our current jurisprudence as it is, if we were to follow it to the letter, Our laws don't allow, for example, for the military to get involved in electoral processes. That's the law as it exists today. But the military keeps getting involved at every turn. We saw what happened in the Kawempe by-elections. That has got to stop. That doesn't have to wait for amendment of a certain law or whatever. It's already a law in place. Can we execute it that way? So colleagues on this side, whenever we talk about these things, and some of you, perhaps not all of you, some of you say, well, opposition, you're crying as usual. That's what happens. When a boat is sinking, no one is safe in a sinking boat. No one. And that's what is happening now. So you need to join us to say, we need to have integrity in. I was saying that all of us have got to speak in unison, that we need to have integrity in our democratic processes. Because when it happens to us and you laugh about it, it's going to come. Because when this boat is sinking, regardless where you are seated, you know, I'm told in these cruises there is first class, also business, economy. Even if you're in the business of first class of that sinking boat, you will sink. The minister is asking for clarification. With the speaker's permission, I can take the clarification.
Yes, Honourable
let me
Minister.
take it.
Right Honourable Speaker, I want to thank the Lord for giving me this opportunity to seek clarification. He has kept on alluding on a boat which is sinking. Can I get to know from him, is it the NOP vote? A NOP boat? Yeah.
I can clarify. The primaries where people have been killed, including members here being bruised, were NRM primaries.
Honourable members.
So I think I've clarified. Thank you, Honourable Speaker.
Honourable members will not discuss issues, as I said before, the internal processes. Now, the internal processes, leave it to the party. Yes, Honourable both.
I think, Right Honourable Speaker, you had guided that we leave matters of internal party issues to those that concerns them.
That is indoor management role.
Because I see some of the colleagues who cannot even go through a primary of 10 people. They are talking.
Thank you. Honourable members. Honourable members. Honourable members. I will want a report of an investigation. Honourable members. Government will give you 2 months to give us a report of an investigation on Honourable Sechkubo's issue. Next item.
Item 3. Item 3 on the order paper. Bill second reading. The Forensic and Scientific Analytical Services Bill 2025.
Honourable members, pursuant to Article 91(1) of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda and Rule 134 of the Rules of Procedure, I will invite the Minister of Internal Affairs to table the bill for the first reading. Honourable Minister, can we have the report first?
Right Honourable Speaker and Honourable Members, in accordance with Rule 134 of the Rules of Procedure of Parliament, I beg to move that the bill entitled the Forensic and Scientific Analytical Services Bill 2025 be read for the first time. It is accompanied by a certificate of financial implication in keeping with the Public Finance Management Act and Rule 124 of our rules. I beg to lay both.
Honourable members, pursuant to Rule 135 of the Rules of Procedure, the bill stands referred to the Committee of Defence and Internal Affairs for expeditious consideration.
Item 4 on the order paper. Statement by Minister on the state of roads and status of road projects in the country.
Can we first defer that and have designations made first? Because we'll have extensive discussion on the issue of the roads.
Item 5 on the order paper, designation of members to sectoral committees in accordance with Rule 195 and 196 of the Rules of Procedure.
Honorable members, as you are aware, the membership of the sectoral committees is sessional. When we started the 5th session, we asked members to apply to the leadership of the parties on where they would feel comfortable to be in and where they are competent to be in. And this is guided by under Rule 164, Rule 195, and Rule 196 of the Rules of Procedure. And we will expect the whips under Rule 16(2)(d) of the Rules of Procedure to come and designate their members. We have the whip of NRM party. We also have the whip for opposition, and then for independence. Then we have UPDF. I will designate. I will give Honorable Guang will read my members of independence. Give Honorable Guang to read my members. I am the whip of independence. I am the whip. I will give anybody I feel I should give. Let's start with the government. Then we come with opposition. Honorable Government Chief Whip, I will request you read all the committees, sectoral committees, then we designate them at once. Yes, all of them. You read all the committees, you will read all the committees. The others, then we designate at once. Honorable members, when we have the session flowing and you bring in procedure, it even disorganizes the person who is going to read this Hansard in the future. Is it a procedure on the designation?
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. The procedure issue for which I am seeking your guidance, the matters we have raised, you said investigation into the Honorable Sechko. Yet these matters are not Sembabule. For example, you had the Minister of State for Defense, or both, using a chopper in his NRM election. I don't know whether a chopper is an NRM equipment. UPDF chopper. So the procedure, because I raised these issues, is whether you should not allow an investigation into the Messe NRM primary.
Honorable members, what is going to be investigated are matters of criminality. Matters of internal processes will be handled by the NRM party. The issue of honorable, or both, if at all he used a chopper, is right. He's a minister of that department. Why don't you question when I use it? Why don't you question when I use it? And if you also want, ask for it and you'll be given. That is going too personal. Yes, Honorable Bua.
For the record, I am not a minister of state. I know, Honorable Semujo, you want me not even to be a minister at all. But by God's grace, I am the Cabinet Minister of Defense. And there is no record that I used the chopper for my primaries. One of the equipments I have as a minister includes vehicles, helicopters, Sukhois. So this is what is available to me.
Honorable members, can we have your attention?
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker and honorable colleagues. Madam Speaker, pursuant to Rule 16(2)(d), Rule 195, Rule 196 of the Rules of Procedure of Parliament, and following the approval by the Central Executive Committee of the National Resistance Movement, I move that the following members be designated to the following committees as leaders and members respectively. Committee on Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries. Honorable Auma Linda Agnes, Chairperson. Honorable Hope Grania Nakaziwe, Vice Chairperson. The members are Honorable Rugumayo Edson, Honorable David Muumuza, Honorable Christine Akelo, Honorable Biraro Ephraim, Honorable Dorcas Achen, Honorable Komol Joseph Midi, Honorable Lematia John, Honorable Lochap Peter Ken, Honorable Stephen Kagwera, Honorable Migade Robert, Honorable Loki John Baptist, Honorable Eseno Anthony, Honorable Jennifer Driwaro, Honorable Anywa Ricky Richard, Honorable Enoch Nyongore, Honorable Mary Begumisa, Honorable Magola Rachel, Honorable Esther Umbayo, Honorable Okulo Anthony, Honorable Aliek Judith, Honorable Akelo Christine, Honorable Rakojo Robina Gureme, Honorable Tembo Gideon, Honorable Dr. Otala Emmanuel. On the Committee on Tourism, Trade and Industry, Honorable Sylvia Naebale, Chairperson. Honorable Okot Boniface Henry, Deputy Chairperson. Members are Honorable Osoro Maureen, Honorable Alfred Edakasi, Honorable Bright Tom Amoti, Honorable Richard Gafabusa, Honorable Mbwa Tekamwa Gafa, Honorable Awich Jane, Honorable Kemirembe Pauline, Honorable Ronald Afidra, Honorable Were Godfrey Odero, Honorable Avako Melissa, Honorable Businje Ariet, Honorable Aleper Margaret. Committee on Health. The Honorable Dr. Joseph Ruyonga, Chairperson. Honorable Dr. Opio Achuti Samuel, Deputy Chairperson. And the members are Honorable Isaac Otimgiu, Honorable Chelaine Betty, Honorable Bernard Chiria Sechanzi, Honorable Sarah Netalisire, Honorable John Paul Ninkushima, Honorable Kamateniti Jocelyn, Honorable Lake Sharon Balmoy, Honorable Margaret Tayibare,
Honorable Nebanda Florence Andiro, Honorable Dr. Boka Didi George, Honorable Ruyonga Joseph, Honorable Dr. Rutahigwa Elisa, Honorable Bebona Babunji Josephine. Committee number 13, Honorable Ruyonga is out because he's already the chairperson. Committee on Education and Sports, Honorable James Kubeketeria, chairperson. Honorable Asimwe Moli Musime, deputy chairperson. Honorable Patrick Binji Nyanzi, member. Honorable Mutumba Abdul, member. Honorable Lokwang Phillips Iluko, member. Honorable Katusime Annette Mugisha, member. Honorable Achibo Agnes, member. Honorable Karobanga Jacob Atenyi, member. Honorable Etuka Isaac Joaquino, member. Honorable Joram Ruranga, member. Honorable Achon Julius Bua, member. Honorable Nyakato Dorothy, member. Honorable Lomoa Ismail, member. Honorable Timuzigo Michael, member. Honorable Linda Irene, member. Honorable Agnes Chirabo, member. Honorable Paparo Lilian Obiale, member. Honorable Janet Okorimoy, member. Honorable Tracy J. John, member. Committee on Gender, Labor and Social Development, Honorable Aboli Kunihira Agnes, chairperson. Honorable Laura Kanuso, deputy chairperson. The members are Honorable Rosemary Nyachikongoro, Honorable Chitanywa Sowedi, Honorable Kesande Grace, Honorable Bakabulindi Charles, Honorable Peggy Joy Wako, Honorable Catherine Ndamira, Honorable Chemotai Phyllis, Honorable Chemonges William, Honorable Wokoraj Simon Peter, Honorable Taban Sharifa Ate, Honorable Alioni York Odria, Honorable Afoyechan Esther, Honorable Asimwe Florence Akiki, Honorable Arinaitwe Rwakajara, Honorable Ndezi Alex, Honorable Tumwine Ann Mary. Committee on Physical Infrastructure, Honorable Dan Chimosho, chairperson. Honorable Tony Awany, deputy chairperson. The members are Honorable Agaba Aisha, Honorable Bianyima Nathan, Honorable Kabanda David, Honorable Muhammad Segumire, Honorable Atutu Jacinta, Honorable Dr. Michael Bukenya, Honorable Awaz Sylvia Vicky, Honorable Chibalia Morris, Honorable Lokwang Hilary, Honorable Mbabazi Pascal, Honorable Acheng Sarah Opendi, Honorable Naigaga Mariam, Honorable Okwi Samuel, Honorable Atiang Stella, Honorable Baba James Bolivar, Honorable James Kaberuka. Committee on Lands, Honorable Javira Semwanga, chairperson. Honorable Andrew Olanya Ojok, deputy chairperson. The members are Honorable Kuluo Joseph, Honorable
Maybe just, members, when we're passing the rules, we created a committee of lands. We divided infrastructure and created lands on its own. And that's why we now have a committee of lands on its own where we have Honorable Javir as a chair and Honorable Ojok Andrew as a vice. Can go ahead.
The members on the new Committee on Lands are Honorable Kuluo Joseph, Honorable Bohaz Kasirabo, Honorable Olobo James, Honorable Award Betty Engola, Honorable Kato Mohammed, Honorable Kala Kevin Ojinga, Honorable Abdi Fadil Kisos, Honorable Kabahenda Flavia Rabuhoro, Honorable Kisembo Noelin, Honorable Christine Apolot, Honorable Nora Bijirwa. Committee on Legal and Parliamentary Affairs. The Honorable Baka Mugabe Stephen, Chairperson. Honorable John Taylor, Deputy Chairperson. The members are Honorable Fox Odoe Oyelowo, Honorable Kamusime Caroline, Honorable Pamela Kamugo, Honorable Okia Johanne Aniko, Honorable Achayo Lodu, Honorable Okiro Bosco, Honorable Werike Peter Christopher, Honorable Nkwasibe Henry, Honorable Najuma Sarah, Honorable Oseko Richard Oriebo, Honorable Odoe Bernard Onen, Honorable Yona Musinguzi, Honorable Solomon Silwany, Honorable Remigio Achia, Honorable Loki Peter Abrahams, Honorable Akamporira Prosi. Committee on Public Service and Local Government. Honorable Ojara Martin Mapenduzi, Chairperson. Honorable Wakabi Pius, Deputy Chairperson. Honorable Trino Businje Jovanais, Member. Honorable Chelimo Reuben Paul, Member. Honorable Robert Wandwasi, Member. Honorable Agnes Kunihira. This one is already designated as Chairperson. This is a typing error. Honorable Buire Sanon, Member. Honorable Adrico Yovan, Member. Honorable Mugole David Stephen, a member. Honorable Mugabe Muzale Martin, member. Honorable Reuben Paul Chelimo, member. Honorable Chitutu Mary Goretti Shimono, member. Honorable Batom Ben Koryang, member. Honorable Alero Tom Azar, member. Honorable Lematia Ruth Molly Ondoru, member. Honorable Mutembuli Yusuf, member. Honorable Mudoi Isaac, member. Committee on Environment and Natural Resources. Honorable Ariko Edmond Okoro Abbott, chairperson. Honorable Feta Geoffrey, deputy chairperson. The members are Honorable Kazini Francis, Honorable Apollo Yeri Ofono, Honorable Dr. Magolo John Faith, Honorable Chinobere Abbott, Honorable Kataliwa Donald, Honorable Angora Frederick, Honorable Rose Obiga, Honorable Seth Wambede, Honorable Sendaola Christine, Honorable Orone Derrick, Honorable Achan Joyce Okeny, Honorable Tracy Josephat, Honorable Agasa Juliet, Honorable Loki Peter Abraham, Honorable Sentai Muhammad, Honorable Ngoya John Bosco, Honorable Ikojo John Bosco, Honorable Karobanga David, Honorable Claire Mugumia, Honorable Bajire Henry, Honorable Kwezira Eddie, Honorable Rohonda Alex, Honorable Aheku Patrick, Honorable Namukuta Brenda, Honorable Nathan Nabeta Igeme, Honorable Mwine Mpaka. Committee on Presidential Affairs, Honorable Alex Birogaba, Chairperson. Honorable Natumanya Flora, Deputy Chairperson. The members are Honorable Kamukama Benjamin, Honorable Kasolo Robert, Honorable Lokoru Albert, Honorable Lagen David, Honorable Fadil Twala, Honorable Chibaju Naume, Honorable Mamawi James, Honorable Mawanda Michael Maranga, Honorable Auma Ellen Wandera, Honorable Taka Agnes, Honorable Adome Francis Lorica, Honorable Lokoru Albert, this is also repeated, this was already designated, Honorable Buturu Nsaba, Honorable Opolod Simon Peter, Honorable Penina Businje, Honorable Ababiko Jessica, Honorable Jennifer Muhesi. Committee on Foreign Affairs, Honorable Catherine Lamwaka, Chairperson. Honorable Opolod Fred, Deputy Chairperson. The members are Honorable Akamba Paul, Honorable Maneno Zumura, Honorable Mutebi Noah Wanzala, Honorable Achan Judith Peace, Honorable Okumu Gabriel, Honorable Irene Margaret Nafuna Muloni, Honorable Natukunda Medias, Honorable Loi Katali, Honorable Suleiman Asim, Honorable Mutono Patrick Lodoi, Honorable Muuma Milton Kalulu, Honorable Kisa Stephen, Honorable Kayogera Yona, Honorable Okot Ogong Felix, Honorable Mwesigwa Robert Rukairi, Honorable Komakech Christopher, Honorable Abraham Isamat. Committee on Defense and Internal Affairs, whose minister is in charge of everything on the ground and on air and in the sea. The Honorable Wilson Kajwenge, Chairperson. Honorable Linus Ngompek, Deputy Chairperson. The members are Honorable Nionshaba Alex, Honorable Ochero Jim Norman, Honorable Otukol Sam, Honorable Baino Mugisha Jane, Honorable Mugabe Donozio Kahonda, Honorable Wakoli Godfrey, Honorable Sechikubo Theodore, Honorable Nakwang Christine Tubo, Honorable Sebikali Yoweri, Honorable Kauma Sauda, Honorable Chinto Alex Brandon, Honorable Choto Ibrahim, Honorable Okeyo Peter. Committee on Finance, Planning and Economic Development. Honorable Amos Kankunda, Chairperson. Honorable Moses Aleper, Deputy Chairperson. The members are Honorable Ogwal Moses Goli, Honorable Dr. Kugonza Emily, Honorable Basil Batarigaya, Honorable Abbott Taibwa, Honorable Choma Xavier, Honorable Gerald Nangoli, Honorable Wamukuyo Ignatius Mudimi, Honorable Atima Jackson Lee, Honorable Kambale Ferigo, Honorable Ochai Maximus, Honorable Wanda Richard, Honorable Okot John Amos, Honorable Asimwe Enos, Honorable Opolot Patrick Esiagi, Honorable Okot John Amos, Honorable Katesijwe, this is also repeated. Honorable Kateshumbwa Dixon, Honorable Lubega Bashir Sempa, Honorable Kinshaba Patience, Honorable Nakut Faith, Honorable Mbabazi Jennifer, Honorable Kefa Chiwanuka, Honorable Ochua David, Honorable Avod Jane Pachuto, Honorable Dr. Charles Ayume. Committee on Information, Communication Technology and National Guidance. Honorable Ayo Tony, Chairperson. Honorable Idi Isabire, Deputy Chairperson. The members are Honorable Chelangat Alinga, Honorable Joel Leku, Honorable Lolem Mika, Honorable Mutiwa Geoffrey Eric, Honorable Elotu Cosmas, Honorable Ezama Shiraji, Honorable Biika Lawrence Songa, Honorable Kwezira Paul, Honorable Kamara John, Honorable Bigaba Kuthbat, Honorable Moses Magogo, Honorable Barnabas Tinka Simire. Committee on East African Community Affairs. Honorable Dr. Nsaba Buturo, Chairperson. Honorable Shatis Kutesa, Deputy Chairperson. The members are Honorable Ayo Jennifer, Honorable Sejoba Isaac, Honorable Chobe Luke, Honorable Wanyama Michael Odwori, Honorable David Wachikona, Honorable Masika Apollo, Honorable Kahunde Ellen, Honorable Biamukama Nulu Joseph, Honorable Tashis Bisanga, Honorable Kabora Derek, Honorable Namuju Sisi, Honorable Onzima Godfrey. Right Honorable Speaker and honorable members, I beg to designate.
Honorable members, Honorable Government Chief Whip, I want to refer you to Rule 196.8. 196.8. A commissioner under Rule 11.1 shall not be designated to the Committee of Legal and Parliamentary Affairs. You've designated Honorable Silwanyi Solomon on legal, Honorable Prosi Mbabasi on legal, so you should redesignate them to other committees, not on legal. Also on the opposition side, you also remove Honorable Mpoga from that committee. Yes.
Right Honorable Speaker, I would suggest that you allow me consult with the forms they had expressed interest on to see their second or third choices such that they can be moved, because this seems to be the new provision in the new rules.
So first we
So the two members are hereby withdrawn, and I will be back to designate them afresh.
Thank you, thank you. Honorable members, in the public gallery this afternoon, we have the NRM District Executive Committee from Amuru. They are represented by Honorable Akol and Honorable Akelo Lucy. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Yes, Honorable Akol is here and Honorable Lucy are here. Yes, Honorable Akol is an NRM. Cow.
Madam Speaker.
Can we finish designation?
Designation of opposition members of parliament to sectoral committees. In accordance with the Rule 195, Sub Rule 1, and Rule 196, of the Rules of Procedure of Parliament of Uganda, I hereby designate the opposition members to the sectoral committees as follows. Committee on Agriculture, Animal Industry, and Fisheries. The Honorable Matofu Chaus of NUP, the Honorable Abed Iwanika of DF, the Honorable Nanyondo Veronica Bukoma Simbi of NUP, the Honorable Apollo Stella Isodo of FDC, the Honorable Kabujo Florence of FDC, the Honorable Awol Bet Ochan of PFF, the Honorable Lukwago John Paul M. Chotara County of NUP, the Honorable Akora Maxwell Ebong P. of UPC, and the Honorable Okot Santa of PPP. Committee on Tourism, Trade, and Industry. The membership is as follows, Madam Speaker. The Honorable Yebakutika Manjeri, NUP. The Honorable Simba Fred Nachivuma, NUP. The Honorable Namuga Gorete, Maokola South of NUP. The Honorable Rutaya Godfrey Joffre, Kakuto County of NUP. The Honorable Wakaima Musoke N, Nasana Municipality of NUP. The Honorable Charles David K, Busuju County of NUP. The Honorable Churumira Hassan, NUP. The Honorable Alobo Joan Achom, Soroti City of FDC. The Honorable Isairie David Aga, Jinja North of NUP. The Honorable Okelo Joffre, Noya East County of DP. The Honorable Eunice Atuko Apio, Oyam North, UPC. Madam Speaker, Committee on Health. The members are as follows. The Honorable Nandachire Christine N, Bukoma Simbi North of NUP. The Honorable Dr. Kamara Nicholas T, Kabale Municipality of PFF. The Honorable David Batua Timothy, Jinja Southwest of NUP. The Honorable Dr. Vaiga Michael Rurume, Wuikwe South of PFF. The Honorable Auma Kenny Kwania of UPC. Committee on Education and Sports. Honorable Kayemba Geoffrey Soro, Bukoma Simbi South of NUP. The Honorable Sewungu Joseph Gonzaga, Kalungu West of NUP. The Honorable Nabukenya Brenda Ruero of NUP. The Honorable Kakembo Michael Entebbe Municipality of DF. And he also doubles as the whip of DF. The Honorable Agut Sarah Dokoro of UPC. Madam Speaker, Committee on Gender, Labor and Social Development. These are the members. The Honorable Kabuye Frank, Kalsanda South, NUP. The Honorable Kiaka Hirare, Maokota North, NUP. The Honorable Mayanja Alan, Nakaseke Central, NUP. The Honorable Businje Joab, Masindi Municipality, FDC. The Honorable Nantongo Fortunate Chotera of NUP. Committee on Fiscal Infrastructure. the Honorable Sekabira Dennis Katikamu North of Noop, the Honorable Lutamaguzi Semakura PK Nakaseke South of Noop, the Honorable Sibambi Yusuf Maokota South FDC, the Honorable Emigu Julius Peter Ochero County of FDC, the Honorable Francis Mwechuche Buhwechu County PFF, the Honorable Kavusu Moses Chamuswa of PFF, the Honorable Okelo Nelson Maruzi North UPC, the Honorable Sebamala Richard Wukoto Central of DP, the Honorable Kayondo Fred of Mukono South DP, and the Honorable Marcia Zimpuga Nyendo Mugungwe of DF. Committee on Lands, the following are the members, Madam Speaker. The Honorable Sazi Godfrey, Gomba East, Noop. The Honorable Katabas Francis K, Kalungu East, Noop. The Honorable Namutawe Joan Masaka, Noop. And the Honorable Sasaga Isaiah Johnny of Budadiri East of FDC. Committee on Legal and Parliamentary Affairs. The Honorable Asumani Basari of Bujiri Municipality, Jema. The Honorable Malende Shamim Kampala of Noop. The Honorable Nambeshe John Baptist Manjia County, Noop. The Honorable Ruvega Medad Segona, Busiro East, Noop. The Honorable Sechitoreko Robert Vamunanika County, Noop. The Honorable Patrick Insanja Kayongo, Intenjeru South of Noop. Is Noop. Through the speaker, of course. Honorable Minister, you know it better. The Honorable Rumu Richard Kizito Mitiana South, DP. The Honorable Alum Santa Sandra O of Oyam, UPC. The Honorable Odur Jonathan Erute South of UPC. The Honorable, those are on the Committee of Legal and Parliamentary Affairs, Madam Speaker. Committee on Public Service and Local Governments. The Honorable Naruima Betho Etho Wakiso of Noop. The Honorable Ruanga Jimmy Njeru Municipality of Noop. The Honorable Namboze Teddy of Noop. The Honorable Katushabe Atkins Godfrey Bukonjo West of FDC. The Honorable Nyakato Asinas K Hoima City of PFF. The Honorable Muhindo Harold Bukonzo East of PFF. And the Honorable Nakabuye Juliet Kakande Masaka of DF. Madam Speaker, Committee on the Environment, Natural Resources. Madam Speaker, protect me from the heckling minister, my good friend.
Honorable members, listen to the designations.
Committee on the Environment and Natural Resources. The Honorable Kaya Christine N. of Chiboga, Noop. The Honorable Kanyike Ronald Evans of Bukoto East, Noop. The Honorable Nsamba Patrick Oshabe, Kasanda North, Noop. The Honorable Mugabe Susan, Vuvuma, Noop. The Honorable Tebandeke Chaus, Bale County, Nope. The Honorable Luimbaz Narukola of Kawembe North, Nope. The Honorable Narule Aisha Kavanda Butambala, Nope. And the Honorable Akena James Jimmy, Rira East City Division, UPC. Committee on Presidential Affairs. The Honorable Valimwezo Ronald N. Nakawa East, Nope. The Honorable Zake Francis, Mitiana Municipality, Nope. Honorable Kawalia Abubakar, Rubaga North, Nope. Honorable Aneka Lit, Dennis Amere, Kitugumu Municipality, FDC. And the Honorable Court Peter Tochi County of DP. Committee on Foreign Affairs. The Honorable Nkunyinji Muada, Chad on the East, Nope. Honorable Sewanyana Alan, Makindye West, Nope. Honorable Serubula Stephen, Lugazi Municipality, Nope. And the Honorable Okaye Bob, Kwania North, UPC. Committee on Defense and Internal Affairs. Madam Speaker, the membership is as follows. The Honorable Nyeko Derek, Makindye East, Nope. The Honorable Chiwanuka Abdallah, Mukono County North, Nope. The Honorable Bachireke Betty Namboze, Mukono Municipality, Nope. Honorable Namanya Naboth, Rubabo County, PFF. The Honorable Olanya Gilbert, Kilaka South, FDC. Committee on Finance, Planning, and Economic Development. The Honorable Semuju Ibrahim Nganda, Kira Municipality, PFF, and Madam Speaker he also doubles as the whip of PFF party in the House. The Honorable Nabukera Hanifa, Mukono, Nope. The Honorable Muanga Chivumbi, Butambala County, Nope. The Honorable Nava Gabe Flavia, Kasanda, Nope. The Honorable Nabukenya Brenda, Ruero, Nope. The Honorable Nandala Mafavi Nathan, Budadiri West, FDC. The Honorable Court Moses Jr., Kyoga County, FDC. The Honorable Adeke Anna Ebachu, Soroti, FDC. The Honorable Ekanya Geoffrey Tororo North, FDC. The Honorable Chan Patrick Apache Municipality, UPC. Committee on Information, Communication Technology, and National Guidance. The Honorable Nachimuli Helen, Kalangala District, Nope. The Honorable Vagala Joyce Intwatwa, Mitiana, Nope. The Honorable Kazibe Bashir Mbazira, Kawempe South, Nope. The Honorable Seru Kenya David, Makindye Saba Gabo, Nope. And the Honorable Kin Pipi Ojara of Chua West, FDC. Committee on East African Community Affairs. Madam Speaker, the members are as follows. Honorable Mukasa Rochas Taluton, Ruvaga South of Noop. Honorable Nsubuka Polo of Busiro North, Noop. Honorable Ekudo Tom Julius Query, FDC. And the Honorable Akelo Luz of Amur, FDC. Madam Speaker, I beg to designate.
Thank you, Kao. Independence, I have delegated Honorable Ogwang to designate on my behalf. as the whip.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. On your behalf, allow me to designate the following independent members of Parliament, the Sectoral Committee for the 5th session of the 11th Parliament. Committee on Environment and Natural Resources. Honorable Katenya Isaac. Honorable Omoding Emmanuel. Honorable Adidwa Abdul. Honorable Herrera Slivia. Honorable Musana Eric. And Honorable Musila John. Committee on Education and Sports. Honorable Augon Silas. Honorable Mahoha Margaret. Honorable Tracy Nathan Itungo. Honorable Onen Charles. Honorable Akifeza Grace Ngabirano. Honorable Akugziwe Aled Roland. Honorable Kinyamatama Juliet Subi. Honorable Macho God Joffrey. Honorable Nakayenzi Koni Galuango. Committee on Public Service and Local Government. Honorable Achora Nancy. Honorable Isingoma Patrick Mwesiga. Honorable Amero Susan. Honorable Mpozi Arthur Wako. And Honorable Ojara Martin Mapenduzi. Committee on Finance, Planning and Economic Development. Honorable Achiro Pasca Menya. Honorable Masaba Karim. Honorable Mpindi Bumali. And Honorable Omar Paul. Committee on Foreign Affairs. Honorable Amede Agnes. Honorable Komakech Christopher. And Honorable Ochen Peter. Committee on Defense and Internal Affairs. Honorable Arinaitwe Rauben. Honorable Lamwaka Margaret. Honorable Museveni William. And Honorable Kamoli Emmanuel. Komol Emmanuel. Committee on Trade, Tourism and Industry. Honorable Atikwasa Rita. Honorable Kolo Joseph Andrew. Honorable Mushemeza Elijah Dickens. And Honorable Biakatonda Abdul. Committee on Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries. I have Honorable Mukasa Julius Opondo. Honorable Obong Vincent Cedric. Honorable Tusime Julius Karuhanga. Madam Speaker, I beg your indulgence. On Honorable Obong is repeated twice on same Committee of Agriculture.
Okay.
I also want to proceed. Honorable Namutwe Joan. Namtawa Joan, that's Masaka. Madam Speaker, I've been corrected that she's now a member of Parliament for under NOPE, that she has crossed the floor.
We can.
Then Madam Speaker, number 6, Honorable Lina Auma Linda was read as the chair of the committee. I don't think I should repeat that one. I proceed on committee. Madam Speaker, allow me consult with the clerk on 1 or 2 areas within 1 minute, because Madam Speaker, Committee on Physical Infrastructure, I have Honorable Kiza Acrobat Moses, Honorable Njomugenyi Roland, Honorable Elijah Cooper, Honorable Tugaunza Alan, and Honorable Remlicha Ivanda. Committee on Information, Communication, Technology, and National Guidance, have Honorable Kiza Kenneth, have Honorable Musa Noah, and Honorable Muhammad Nsereko. Committee on Health, I have Honorable Zawede Victorious, Honorable Mahoy Miriam, Mahawe,
Mahai.
Muhai Miriam, Honorable Nantaba Aida Erios, Honorable Opio Samuel Achuti. Madam Speaker, he was also designated as the Vice Chair of the same
He
committee.
still remains.
Committee on Legal
independent.
and Parliamentary Affairs, Honorable Nwagaba Winfred, Honorable Zijan David Livingston, Honorable Abdu Katuntu. Madam Speaker, again, Honorable Sanja Patrick here. He has been designated on NOPE. So now, maybe
We'll take the one of no members. I'll read out the names of those who were designated, who have crossed to no tomorrow. But you can leave him out.
so Honorable Sanja is not
He's designated
is
by
designated by the political party of National Unit Platform for the answered. Committee on East African Affairs, Honorable Nwangeso Dennis, Honorable Waliomu Moses Mwanika, Honorable Were Godfrey Odero, Honorable Musherere Chatis Kutesa, and Honorable Nakato Musherure Shatis N. Kutesa, Honorable Nakato Mary Annette. Committee on Gender, Labor and Social Development, I designate Honorable Rabshaija Margaret Nambiru, Honorable Abeja Susan Jolie, and Honorable Kayanga Baroda. Committee on Presidential Affairs, I designate Honorable Asera Stephen, Honorable Kabasha Ranaume, Honorable Kangwaje Stephen, and Honorable Chamtai Evelyn. Committee on Lands, I designate Honorable Kamuntu Moses, Honorable Bwalu Jonathan, Honorable Mugema Peter. Madam Speaker, I beg to designate on your behalf the independent members of Parliament. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable Peter Ogwang, the Minister of Sports. Thank you. Honorable.
Yes, thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker.
Can I have the designations completed? Yes, UPDF.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for this opportunity. Madam Speaker, permit me to welcome you and all the honorable members back from recess. And in a special way, allow me also congratulate.
No, can't you even clap for the lady? How can a general?
Thank you, Madam
Thank
Speaker.
you.
Madam Speaker, in a special way, allow me to congratulate all the NRM honorable colleagues who returned from the just concluded primaries, regardless of the outcome. Right Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Rule 195 Sub-Rule 1 and 196 of the Rules of Procedure of Parliament, I hereby designate the following members of Uganda People's Defense Forces to the various respective sectoral committees. Honorable Lieutenant General Peter Elwelu to the Committee of Defense and Internal Affairs. Honorable Lieutenant General James Mujira to the Committee of Legal and Parliamentary Affairs. Honorable Lieutenant General Sam Kavuma to the Committee of Agriculture, Animal Industries and Fisheries. Honorable Major General Henry Masiko to the Committee of Presidential Affairs. Honorable Brigadier General Charity Bainababo to the Committee of Tourism, Trade and Industry. Honorable Colonel Dr. Victoria Nekesa to the Committee of Health. And finally, Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Jennifer Lanyo, to the Committee of Education and Sports. I beg to designate Madam Speaker.
Thank you, thank you.
Madam Speaker, I have been requested by the NOP opposition whip, by the chief opposition whip, in consultation with you as the chair of independence, that Honorable Namtawe officially crossed to the National Unity Platform. With that, permit me on your behalf to withdraw her from the independence to now. Nope. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Government Chief Whip.
Right, Honorable Speaker, I move under Rule 16, 195 and 196 to designate the following to the following committees as members. Honorable Commissioner Solomon Silwany to the Committee on Physical Infrastructure. Honorable Commissioner Akamporira Prosi to the Committee on ICT. I also take the honor to designate 3 brand new signings to the side of the National Resistance Movement to the following committees. Honorable Akol Anthony to the Committee on Finance, Planning and Economic Development. Honorable Dr. Kagabo Twaha to the Committee on Health. Honorable Onyetho Emmanuel to the Committee on Education and Sports. Right, Honorable Speaker, I beg to designate.
Thank you, Honorable Government Chief Whip, the Opposition Whip, the Independence Whip, and the Army. I now put a question that the sectoral committees be reconstituted as proposed. Those in favor say on the contrary. The ayes have it. The committees have been reconstituted, and I want to request all the committee chairs that you have bills with you. Those who have bills must present the bills, and those who have the reports must present their reports. Honorable Lob, we want your reports from the accountability committees. Yes. Yes,
Madam Speaker,
independent.
I have heard from the government chief whip clearly that Honorable Mapenduzi officially is a member of the National Resistance Movement. In line with the list you permitted me on your behalf to read, Honorable Mapenduzi had been designated in the same committee but under independent. So I would request that the record be corrected that Honorable Mapenduzi is the chair and of the same committee under the National Resistance Movement. I thank you.
Thank you. Honorable members, in the public gallery this afternoon, we have students and teachers from teachers of Queen of Martyrs High School, Kira. They are represented by Honorable Semuju and Honorable Naluima. Please stand up. Thank you. You're most welcome to Parliament of Uganda. And then we also had in the VIP gallery a delegation from the Diocese of Linz, Australia, led by Father Michael Vega. They have been invited to the Catholic Chaplains of Parliament. I think they've left. All the same, they are welcome to Parliament of Uganda. Next item, yes.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker. When the government chief whip and the opposition whip were presenting the names for designation, there were some names which appear twice. So I would beg for your indulgence that those names be corrected. Examples, we have Shatsi Musherure, who was the deputy chairperson East African Affairs, and also being designated under independence.
We shall weed them out. We shall correct the one that has read first will be the one considered.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so
That
much,
is the work
Councillor.
of answered. Yes, next item.
Item 6 on the order paper, laying of papers. Item 6.1, Treasury Memoranda in respect to recommendations of Parliament on the report of the Auditor General for central government, local governments, and COSASE for the financial year 2022-2023.
Honorable members, Article 163, Sub-Article 3 of the Constitution and 4 and Section 22 of the National Audit Act 2008 mandates the Auditor General to conduct audits and investigation. And pursuant to Article 163(4) of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, 1995, and Rule 180, Sub-Rule 3, Rule 187, Sub-Rule 3, Rule 188, Sub-Rule 4 of the Rules of Procedure, I will invite the Parliamentary Commissioner to lay the report. Parliamentary Commissioner Emeritus, please lay the report.
Right Honourable Speaker and Honourable colleagues, I beg to lay the Treasury Memorandum on the report of Parliament on the report of the Auditor General for the financial year ended 30th June 2023, Volume 1.
Thank you. Honourable members, pursuant to Rule 8, Sub-Rule 1 of Rules of Procedure, the report stands referred to the criminal investigation. It is referred to the Auditor General for further audit, whether what was cited out first has been corrected, not criminal investigation.
Item 6.2, the Auditor General's report on the forensic investigation on the alleged diversion of a loan repayment on 24th of January 2024.
Commissioner?
Right Honourable Speaker, I beg to lay on table the report of the Auditor General on forensic investigation on the alleged diversion of a loan repayment on the 24th of January 2024. I beg to lay.
Honourable members, we had a report on the same, and this was the money that was wired wrongly by Minister of Finance, and this is where we had the issues. The first report, we referred it to criminal investigation, and we are also referring the same report to the criminal investigations, and we will expect to get a report back from them in 2 months' time. This report should go to CID, and it should be, they should take action on the findings.
Item 6.3, report of the Committee on Science, Technology and Innovation on the oversight field visits in regard to research and development in zonal agricultural stations, ZADIs, under the stewardship of NARO.
Honorable members, first of all, before we go to the report of science and technology, we had a report on the roads. We had a report on roads. We had a report on roads. Honorable Byamukama.
Item 4 on the order paper, statement by the Minister on the state of roads and status of road projects in the country.
Right Honourable Speaker and honourable members of Parliament, I hereby present.
Honourable members, is the report uploaded? Is it uploaded? The members have raised a number of issues on roads.
Honourable Speaker, a short while ago, before the good minister came in, we had an interaction about the road situation countrywide. Your guidance was that we shall tether the many complaints that have come through with his statement and give it adequate time, perhaps tomorrow. I don't know whether that gets to happen now, because it would also be good we get to interact with his document and get set. There were numerous questions for you here, especially from the side on which you sit, so that we get ready and put all these issues to the Honourable Minister.
Honourable members, can we have this report uploaded? We studied it, and we had the specifics that members raised. Then we request you, Honourable Minister, to come and respond to the specifics that we raised, and then also present the report, and maybe make an amendment to your report according to what members asked. Yes, Lucy.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Since we are we are prioritizing the issues that have been raised, Madam Speaker, I chair the District Road Committee of Amuru. And one of the challenges that we faced is the issue of emergency funds for the districts. There was a suggestion, I don't know where this can fall, there was a suggestion by our members that perhaps 5% of the 5 billion, the 1 billion, is earmarked for the emergency. I want to qualify this. In Amuru,
we shall discuss that tomorrow when we are discussing the report. Why are you diverting? Why don't you ask for additional money for emergency? Why do you want to use our 1 billion?
Thank you.
That 1 billion was for maintenance. Ask for additional money to do emergency. And those are things we are discussing tomorrow. Yes, Rose?
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, I'll also request the Minister to be cognizant of the 6 districts that did not get all the equipment. We have heavy rains in West Nile. Our roads have gone to the dogs. Additionally, the road from Karuma to Arua is taking a decade. The people of West Nile are demanding us on a definite timeline when you can finish. Many are perishing on that road, and the Terego Road, which used to be called Wadi Road, shifted
Honourable
to be called Kanya
Minister,
Road.
you also consider the issue, what plan we have for the districts that do not have the equipments. So indicate it in your what? Your addendum. Honourable Tony.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker and honourable members. Right Honourable Speaker, I wanted the Minister, when we were merging UNRWA to Minister of Works. I looked at their work, their report. Then I realized that the districts that are surrounding Lake Kyoga and Lake Kwania, most of the roads are flooded in Ilango, in Bululi, in Iteso, and around Kyoga. So, Right Honorable Speaker, unfortunately, these areas have not been supported with additional money to deal with the floods that has come as a result of the rise in the level of the waters. So I would want the minister in his presentation tomorrow, because I have a report and I'm going to share with him, so that the areas of Lango, the areas of Teso, and the area of Bululi, West Nile, and even Acholi, because in the report of UNRWA, the Eastern and Central, the stations were given additional money to deal with those bottlenecks.
Thank you.
Right, Honorable Speaker. Thank you.
Karim, now you people are now starting this afresh.
Thank you. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. They have stated something to do with equipment for the new districts and cities, because Mbale is a new city and we've never received equipment. Apart from that, there is equipment that is supposed to be for the Ministry of Works. And at the moment, as I speak, in Mbale, the Ministry of Works, actually all the equipment has broken down. And I was in touch with the manager and they've told me there is no money to repair these machines. So you'll find that for the last 5 years, since I joined Parliament, there are UNRWA roads, or now under the Ministry of Works, that have not been worked on for 5 years now. It's coming to 5 years.
Thank
like
you.
Like the Masanda, there is a road that
is
Masanda
still
to
on the
Butalege.
maintenance of the road works.
And
for
the
those
equipment.
districts that don't that have, and then the other ones don't have. Honorable Obua. Elijah, you have something?
Thank you. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Minister must also come with an update of those town councils that have never received the road fund since the inception. And two, what's going to happen this financial year regarding those town councils? Whether finally,
Right Honorable, I beg your
finally, you provided two wonderful ferries on Lake Kyoga, but because the contractor that was supposed to provide for the docking process abandoned the sites, the ferries are floating on the water. People are ready to use them, but they don't have a docking place. When are you resuming the work to complete the docking places in Bukungu, in Buyende district, Kagwara, in Serre district, and Okile in Kabermaido?
Thank you.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
Sobi.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Honorable Minister, you have to come up and tell us the plan you have for the UNRWA roads that we merged with the Ministry of Works. For example, a case in point, the Raka in Tantamchi Road is in a very bad state. We have come to your office several times and there is no response.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, during the presidential tour of the PDM, the president pledged to work on Lugogo Swamp that connects Luwero, that connects Nakaseke to Luwero. I discussed it with the minister and he told me to write. I wrote to him, but he has never responded, and that is the shortest route from Nakaseke to Luwero. So I request when the minister is coming with the report, he should also give me the status. Thank you so much, Right
Now,
Honorable Speaker.
the presidential pledges, that one you can first wait and we budget for it. But we have roads that even have money. We have roads which were for UNRWA. What is the way forward? Yes, Ethel.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, and it's similar to what you've just said, especially the Greater Kampala metropolitan area roads. We passed a loan, many people are still suffering. You are seeing a lot is really stagnant. Could we also get a report from the minister as he comes tomorrow? What's happening to all those roads which have got loans and yet they are not worked on?
Tell us how much loans have been approved, what has been done, how many PAPs are pending, and what are you doing? How much money has been disbursed? Which contractors do you have in place? and what is the state of their works. Honorable Bua.
Item 6.2b, laying of papers, forensic report of the Auditor General on a forensic investigation into the suspected fraud in the gorilla and chimpanzee booking system, GoChimp, at Uganda Wildlife Authority for the period 1st July 2020 to 30th September 2023.
Honorable Commissioner.
Right Honorable Speaker and colleagues, I beg to lay on table the forensic investigation report into the suspected fraud in gorilla and chimpanzee permit booking system, GoChimp, at Uganda Wildlife Authority for the period 1st July 2020 to 30th September 2023. I beg to lay.
Thank you, honorable members. Pursuant to Rule 8, Sub-Rule 1 of the Rules of Procedure, the report stands referred to the Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Directorate of Uganda Police Force for more specialized and in-depth inquiry. Remember, this issue even came to COSASE. And when COSASE looked at it, Honorable Alan is here, will bear us witness, it found out there was a lot of criminality, and we have institutions that handle criminality. So CID should tell us what they have done, how they have handled the issue within 2 months. Honorable members, as I said before, that we will have a business committee to discuss the business of the session. So I want to invite all of you tomorrow, the chairpersons of the committees, plus leader of opposition, Kao and the team, Government Chief Whip, to be there for business committee where you're going to give us your business. I adjourn the house to tomorrow at 2.
UBC, inspiring Uganda. Pick of the day on UBC. was brought to you by
I'll call you every day, yeah, yo, baby, don't know.
You can now get all the Chibuzi out with MTN voice bundles. Call all networks. Kubei Dondoro. Buy a 25-minute voice bundle for only 1,000. Or buy any daily voice bundle of your choice. Dial *100 *21 hash and select daily, or use the My MTN app. When we talk together, we are unstoppable.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
Every Wednesday, live in our studios in the heart of Kampala.
We have to change the political culture in this country, really. Who has bewitched Ugandans?
I want to assure you, as government, we shall do whatever it takes to ensure that Ugandans are safe.
We have conversations that have analysis, explanation.
This law society, this union of theirs, because they want a job everywhere, they want to be this, they want to be that, they want... No. We know it's a union.
You cannot be making a road, bitumen grade 1, in Congo for 5 billion.
But not every truth is fact, and not every fact is truth.
The argument that the General Court Martial is responsible for peace and stability is without basis, either in law or in fact.
We have been told how Napoleon was a great orator. Now, Napoleon cannot help me get food. They told me combine harvest in Saskatchewan. I don't know where Saskatchewan is. This is a geography we're taught. Instead of teaching me how to preserve Mabera forest, they're teaching me about Rhineland. This is a problem we got. We cannot run away from it.
Right now, you hear this guy